I have no respect for anyone with that much movement speed barely have to play the game. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked 2 Challenger Climb. I'm only playing viewer picks. I am playing full attack speed Jhin. We might have like one single, like we might have to go like something that isn't attack speed, but we're gonna go basically all attack speed. We have Hail Blades. The reason that we're doing this is because Jhin has a weird thing, which is when he gets to... Also, I can probably, Jhin is quite a good laner versus, like, mages, because his damage is good. I could have hit her there, but I messed up. When you have attack speed, it actually turns into movement speed for Jhin, because Jin's auto attack and, like, amount of ammo that he has is 4, right? And he can only really attack at a certain rate, which is awkward, but with, attack speed Jhin, it gets turned into movement speed on crit, specifically. So, firstly, the build path that they gave me had, like, Youmu's and stuff in it. I might have to change some of the stuff up, because in my opinion, the best way to play this would be actually going crit plus attack speed, because Youmu's does give it, but it doesn't matter, because if I don't crit, then I don't get the benefit. Because it's at this very last line, Jin's crits deal less damage, but give you movement speed, and has a little attack speed emoji. Oh, I can't get her. I tried something stupid. That was done by me. One auto attack, please. Very nice, bro. That was awkward. I probably could have killed her if I used my stuff earlier, but at least we're able to still get assistance from my jungler and make something happen in the end. Ahri has no flash as well, so I don't have to be fearful of like her suddenly flashing on me here. I'll just try to farm this underneath my turret for the time being. I'm up farm and stuff, which is awesome. Our first item is going to be Yun Tal, one of the most amazing items, because, okay, I'm not going to get any of these, so I'm just going to base. Yun Tal is going to give us the only stats that we need. It gives us attack speed, it gives us attack damage, attack speed, and crit eventually. So that is going to feel really good. Other things that do give those, but don't give crit would be like Static Shiv. But once again, I only get that movement speed bonus with crit, and you'll see what happens when I, hopefully, if this game lasts long enough, get to 100% crit. Also, this build sucks against anything that can not be dodged. Thankfully, they have a lot of champions that absolutely need to land stuff, and that makes it easier for me. For instance, Zac, Ahri, Aatrox, things that would shit on me would be like this Twitch, because all he does is press R on me and just hit me. And I can't, like, dodge auto attacks very well, obviously. I don't know why she stepped up with Force Shot. I might be able to kill this guy pretty soon, honestly. The way that you harass people is, in my opinion, mostly through your Q. You can also do auto attack trading, but your Q bounces 4 times, so when people step up for minions, you just Q something, and if it kills a minion at the same time, it will empower the Q to deal bonus damage, and we try to get them with that. That's the idea. Okay, she just TP'd back, so I guess I'll just leave too. Because I only want to be pressuring when I feel like I'm on like even items. We'll just buy boots here, probably. I do think Berserker Greaves might give you more movement speed than Swifty Boots as well with this build. But of course, I would rather finish my item than anything else, so that's what we're going to still go for. The faster we can finish the Yun Tal, the better, because the Yun Tal gives us more crit chance whenever we auto attack, and has to stack. And guess who has a bad auto attack speed? I do. So that means it's gonna take freaking forever to stack that. It's gonna take years. Which sucks. It's alright though. The only risk of Ahri is ever getting engaged on with Charm with her ultimate, which is basically undodgeable, or her Q. That's about it. As long as they don't get hit by either of those things, I'm just chilling. She missed. Okay, Twitch is here. I'm dead, sadly. The good news, though, is that even though Twitch came mid to cheese a kill like that, thankfully, because Ahri died before, if I die, Ahri gets another charge of her ultimate and would have been able to survive. So I am so lucky that happened. I'm just going to build Berserker. No, I'm not. I take it back, dude. Come on, dude. It feels bad, but I have to finish this Yuntal and start stacking it. I have to. Ahri has no ultimate for a bit. I'm still up farm. I'm rotating bot side to see if I can help them or something. It doesn't look like it, though. I can start clearing this, though, and maybe they jump on me and thinking that they are going to collapse on me. That'd be pretty sick. Yo, can you help? I want to get an assist on that. Oh, good. She flashed underneath turret. Oh, we can't get them unless we, They're gonna try to stop you, so we have to fight them. That will bounce to them, though. Wow, she's gonna live, really? That person dies. This fight is so jank. Lulu should never came back in. Twitch is gonna be here, by the way, so get ready for that. I can't even, like, help kill Zach or anything. My fourth shot just doesn't deal enough. Zach got level 6 as well. This is just a lost fight. There's no reason to fight that. Team got caught. Twitch might walk over this, but even if he does, I don't think I can get him. Lulu's there with him, too. If I press Q on that, it should bounce. Right when Lulu didn't have shield, too. I think I might get dove by Zach. If I put this behind me, it'd be cool to be able to get some of this farm, huh? Okay, never mind. I thought that Zach maybe went to our rafters. I should have went for the melee. There's no reason to go for that one. Mundo's dying topside. I wish that I got any kills whatsoever, but I'm only getting assists, so I'm poor. Which always feels bad. I wonder if Ahri ultimate's already back up. Twitch might be mid lane still, too. I'll just back away, then. I have enough for my BF sword, so I guess I'll just go for that. It's too risky to stay mid because of Twitch stealth. I'm just not going to deal with it. I could have maybe tried ulting the wave, but if he just stands in front of it, I think he will stop me, and it won't deal that much damage to him, so that's why I didn't want to waste it. Because it's really dependent on how he plays it. Glad I have a BF sword, though, so we get bonus damage on all of our abilities, because only going attack speed during the early game feels bad. We need some crit and stuff. So we're in a pretty okay position now, I would say. Even though I'm versus Lulu plus Twitch mid lane, and this is, like, not playable, and somehow my Lucian is losing too, maybe. Unless Twitch is down there. Oh, Twitch did go down there. Classic Twitch, dude. He just walks around, doesn't lane, and just fights everybody wherever, and it actually is a legitimate playstyle that works. I'm just gonna fourth shot and walk away. Just in case Zach tries to jump over the wall and hit me, I don't want to deal with it. We see that Zach is topside now, but I can't do anything about that. Nice. I was very lucky that I hit her with everything. Wait, did I really lose the plate? Are you serious? Whatever. I mean, a kill is worth more, I guess. I only went in because we saw Ahri use ultimate bot side. If Ahri has ultimate, then it probably would have been quite difficult to get her. So that's why I attempted that fight. I have my item. Let's just go buy, honestly. It's probably for the best. Had a feeling she had TP to come back to. And now we can go our Berserker Greaves, because I finally get crit chance permanently every single auto attack. It's going to take over 100 auto attacks to get it, because I get 0.2%. That's going to take so long. Oh my god. We'll see if the item is finished before the game ends, I guess. Dude, I knew I was gonna miss that. I had a feeling. So sad, oh well. So our movement speed is alright. If you ever want to do this with a friend, by the way, have them play Yuumi. Yuumi gives attack speed. With her, E. Previously, Yuumi was even more OP, though, with this type of build, because I think she just gave you, like, stats. So she would give you more stats than, like, anything else. Because I don't crit, I don't get movement speed, so I can't catch up to her, but it was still, like, a good trade. We just attempt. If it misses, that's chill. You want to jump on me? I'm gonna grab these roses. Is Twitch coming? Is Twitch here? I just won't do anything, bro. I'm not doing anything until Twitch shows himself bot side. Screw that. I'm not gonna fall for stupid Twitch cheese. If you guys want to brute force it underneath my turret to kill me, then do that. Nice, we're at 5% crit chance. Let's go. I would say next item, I guess, is Phantom Dancer for the most amount of movement speed. See how fast I move when I proc my Hail of Blades? Because Hail of Blades gives me attack speed. And Hail Blades gives you a lot of attack speed, so that's why you go for it. Instead of, like, lethal tempo. It's like instantaneous attack speed, right? Aw, man, all those backline minions are so low, bro. I'm so dead here. Sadly, even if I flash her ability, it's just, like, too much damage. I flashed her back Q, but she can brute force with just W and auto attacks. Well played, you got me. If only I was able to land my W to, like, snare her and then fourth shot, she would just die. He could try to get a kill here, though, maybe. She has no flash, no ult. We'll see if he can do it. So this gives 60 attack speed. This only gives 35, so that's why I want to go for PD instead. Also, another thing about Jhin is, if you didn't know, bonus attack speed and bonus crit turn into AD, so my AD is not really that low. That's why my AD is still kind of, like, okay. I do have my ultimate available. It'd be kind of nice to go bot side and, like, try to use my ultimate to kill those guys, I guess. Damn, that Twitch died so freaking fast. Damn, my movement speed is crazy, isn't it? reason why I didn't go for her is she was gonna charm, so I had to sidestep it first. Nice fight, though. We just saw Zach go flying by. I can just stop her base to annoy her. Mundo died topside again. Now is the difficult part of the game, where my bot lane might want to go mid lane when they probably should just go top lane and Mundo goes bot lane. It's probably better that way. I can clear out the whole wave instantly. If Lucian wants to go for Twitch, I can maybe try to snare him for you. I'm just gonna check Rift Herald with my blue trinket right there, so I know that I'm not basing while they're doing an objective. Oh, I hate being forced side lane like this. Oh well. I do think it would be better for like bot lane to go top lane here, though. Because bot lane doesn't have anything going on in this area. The lane itself, not like my teammates. There's nothing down here. Meanwhile, if they went topside, they're still near the Rift Herald and stuff. So now my team's gonna fight without me, and maybe Ari can even TP in to like try to fight them because I'm just stuck down here. We're at 14%. Our Yuntal is making strides. I'll rotate mid with my ultimate. Looks like Echo died with his ultimate up because unfortunately he was polymorphed. I just shot a random one to see if I could hit Twitch for some reason. Man, what a joke. Okay, good. Not a joke anymore. My attack speed's crazy, bro. Not attack speed. Well, my attack speed is crazy, but my movement speed is crazy. I'm already really fast. Nami also gives you movement speed, by the way. So... I'm starting to get there. Boom. See you later. I have no respect for anyone with that much movement speed barely have to play the game. What? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this gives us movement speed on hit. Oh my goodness, the stars are aligning with this build. So the next item probably is rapid fire cannon, because once again, attack speed and crit, we need to crit as much as possible, right? I'm not streaming, bro. Everybody always thinks that I'm streaming. Because crit gives us the movement speed. Another thing that gives you the movement speed, by the way, is whenever you land a snare onto somebody, you also get movement speed, so be aware I didn't mention that, but that's another way of doing it. Hit Aatrox to the face. I'm so quick. No, they might have FF after this because we won so hard. Quadra kill. They FF after a quadra. Guys, don't FF. Believe. You guys can totally come back. You have Twitch Lulu. Twitch Lulu's OP. So I get 560, I believe, right there. Yeah, 560 every single crit. And that doesn't count, like, if Nami also presses her abilities onto me, because remember that Nami also speeds me up. I can sell my Doran's Blade for lifesteal, like, or get rid of the lifesteal, but at least I can finish my rapid fire cannon, right? 75% crit, my Yuntal is finally done. We get 78%. It's normally only 14%. But because we built so much freaking attack speed, we are increasing that substantially. Anyways, they're gonna have issues with, like, being too tanky, so I might have to go, like, Last Whisper. But that's okay, we can build other attack speed items. I don't even know why I'm ulting here. It's not like I can do anything. Okay, slow down Lulu twice, guys. Go get him. I'm just trying to get movement speed going. So I'm fast as hell. So speedy. Remember that I'm only speedy when I'm, like, killing stuff, though. If I don't get to auto-attack things, I'm not fast. It's only being able to, like, kite do you get to go quick. Wait. I couldn't kill him at first. I got him, though. Whoa, Lucian dashed in? Wow, we actually won that. That's surprising. I kind of wish that we lost that so the game would last longer. I guess I am showcasing, like, basically 100% attack speed, or, like, almost full build of what it would look like, even though it's gonna maybe end kind of soon. What is another crazy attack speed item that isn't crit? Because as I said, my 100% crit I think should be Last Whisper. Oh no. I feel like this isn't good that I'm, like, getting all these kills, because I just made it so we might just end the game. I didn't mean for it to actually just win like this. Aatrox, you were supposed to pop off. Oh, I'm slowed. So yeah, that is the fast, I guess. See how fast I am when I have Ghost going as well? Look at that. Almost 600 movement speed, and I'm not even, like, at the full build yet. Oh no, am I gonna be the one that dies here? Oh no, I still survive. So yeah, that was the fast. The fast build. I still don't really know what I would go for last item. I don't think Winsu's really would be beneficial. I think I would go something else. Did most damage on my team. I guess we won the fights too hard, sadly. I wish that I almost, like, inted a little bit more just so the game lasted longer so I could showcase what it could look like when we get other items too. But anyways, I think that you guys understand how it works, so thanks for watching. Winning or not, at least I'm not Jhin with his crazy attack speed. Oh. Oh, never mind. He's complaining about his teammate. Anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks. I was asked to play blue Kayn mid lane. We are versus a Victor. Kayn mid lane is bad in one way because he is... You can't get that, right? There's no freaking way. A melee character, but... Dude, this is so good for us, by the way. Oh, Karma's here? Dude, wait, I just completely crushed that guy, though. I just dodged his ability and got heal. Holy crap. Kayn damage is actually OP during early game if, for some reason, you can Q and land both parts of the Q on your opponent. It does 93 per hit. That's 180 damage level 1. But, of course, landing both parts of it is very difficult, and you have to be really close to them, right? So that's, like, the issue. Oh my god, dude. I was hoping he would step up just a little bit closer. Man, am I gonna get myself killed to try to get this kill? Because this is kind of a bad situation to be in. I think I'll just leave. It's too risky, so I'll just TP back. For the early game, if you can just get some farm and TP back, and like I have refillables, so I don't have to like deal with that, eventually in the game, you will be able to like clear using your Q pretty effectively. How Kayn works is they have two forms. Ranged gives you a blue form, and melee gives you red form. How you get these orbs, which are the different colors, is by hitting either melee character or ranged character. So because I'm versus Victor, thankfully, we get blue orbs, because blue orbs is what we want to go blue Kayn, because there's red is more like bruisery, and blue is more like assassin. So that's what this meter is over my HP bar. Your Q2 hit does crazy amounts of damage to things. Like, really crazy amounts. So you can actually shove, like, almost level 1 with level 1 Q. When I have level 2 Q, I believe I just one-shot back wave. So I could technically sacrifice my HP to, like, push waves pretty well. But, of course, I'm a melee character, so that's, like, the biggest concern inside a laning phase and stuff. The best way to somehow, like, be able to do stuff, though, is occasionally hit him with abilities that will give me stacks. And then, like, just constantly pressure, so, like, the waves crash and stuff over and over again. What my E does is that you can travel through terrain. If you're in combat, it doesn't let you travel for very long, so it's only a little bit. Damn, dude, are we really not gonna be able to get this guy? Yeah, I probably can't. Damn, that's so tragic. Well, oh well, I guess. Yeah. The thing is that Master Yi W has no cooldown, if you didn't know. So, sadly, we just don't deal any damage and die. But, okay, so this is another big thing about Blue Kayn. Kayn, in fact, any form of Kayn. Sorry about the cough. Kayn scales very, very well. He is ridiculous with only a few items. As long as you're into a comp that he can be ridiculous into, you normally, with blue form, want to go against squishy characters that lack crowd control and no gigantic tanks. That's about it. As long as that doesn't exist, you'll be okay. Now, I have to go Mermana because, unfortunately, my champion is extremely mana hungry. And the thing is that inside a jungle, when you play Kayn, you get bonus mana regen when you're low mana, but I don't get that luxury because I'm playing a mid lane. So that's why I have to go Mermana, but it's a pretty good item for Blue Kayn anyways, so it's chill. I'm just going to try to harass this guy a little bit. If I E inside of a wall, as you can see, you also get HP, but it's a 20-second cooldown, so it's not really that crazy for sustain. It's just okay. The best thing that I can do is just constantly shove, probably, and reset when I can to make it so I don't lose too much. And then we'll slowly get our form, because until we get our form, we're like an okay champion. You definitely can solo kill people, kind of like how I almost solo killed this guy early on. But we're kind of waiting for some spikes and stuff. You can also use your abilities while you're inside the wall. What blue form allows you to do is that it makes it so your Q is the same, doesn't change. Your W is extended, and you can use it while inside the wall while still moving, so it doesn't have a casting animation. It just removes the casting animation entirely. You don't have to be in a wall. You can also, like, use it outside of a wall, too, of course. And then your ultimate, like, I believe, just does more? Refreshes Darken Scythe cooldown. Oh, my passive. When you're in blue, another effect is that, like, with red, you deal percent damage. With blue, you deal magic damage at the beginning of a fight. So only at the beginning do you get, like, a unique effect that allows you to deal really nice damage that's burst damage, that's like both. I think that also just like is a percentage. So if you hit for like 1,000 physical, it will hit for 1,000 magic. That's how it works. Man, I just want an assist. Are you serious? Oh, nice. I got an assist. Good. Because I want to get some stacks going. Midway to transformation. The Kayn, not the Kayn, the Master Yi was trying to dive bot lane and they failed, so that's really nice for us. So sometimes it's worth fighting really hard to the point that you can get even more stacks going and stuff. Like for instance, if I fight this really aggressively and sometimes use my ultimate in just to damage him, I can get more transformation stacks. You don't really want to die, but you technically could if you wanted to fight to the death, and knowing that you can't win, you just do it anyways. Just to try to get to blue form faster. Otherwise known as Gray Kayn. Because the screen is gray. Oh my god, you're gonna kill that guy? Are you serious? What the hell, dude? What was that damage? I got an assist because I also damaged that guy recently. Yeah, see how crazy my push power is, by the way? Oh no. My champion has no mana. I really want that healing. Oh, okay, this is not a fight that we can take. I have no mana, just let me TP back at least, minimum. This fight is so awkward, bro. We need to kill the Master Yi if anything, but even that's kind of challenging. I think I need to leave, dude. I don't think I can fight this guy. After that guy dies, because I hit him, I believe I get my form. So we got what we needed. Very nice. I just went for Master Yi first because he's the squishier one and also, like, more threatening than Set. Because Set does have crowd control, but Master Yi is kind of a, like, consistent damage fighter. So we don't want to be fighting him too much. Now, I'm going to go Hubris, which is risky. I'm also just going to use this while I'm base, while I buy. Because Hubris does mean that it's a stacking item and only benefits if I can get more kills, which will increase my AD and stuff. So now my W is extended. It does good damage. I also have this magic damage thing. And the other thing is that my E cooldown is also super low now, too. See how far that went to hit him? My ECD, I believe, is halved. So you can go inside of walls all the time. And also, you're immune to slows when the walls, too, which is broken. You're extremely difficult to catch. Blue Kayn is so freaking annoying to play versus. We're not, like, at a peak strength, though, yet. Peak strength is, like, level 13. We want to be level 13 because what we want to have is, our W max. Because our W does a good amount of damage from far away. So until I can do that, it's not very good. I might be able to still chase this guy with my ultimate, maybe. This is good. We can dive him. I don't even have to use my ultimate or anything. In fact, can we dive her? No, we shouldn't. I have no mana. See how fast my mana goes down? My E costs 90 mana. 90! Like, that's so ridiculous. That's like as much as an ultimate. So that's why you kind of need the mer mana. Does my W one-shot yet? Almost. I don't even have my Q maxed, by the way, too. I just stopped putting points into it because it already does plenty of damage. Now is the W timing. The general combo for Kayn is super simple. He's such an easy character to play, not complicated at all, which is you go in, you press W, hopefully if it lands and slows them down, you just either go for auto attack Q or Q auto attack, and then you ulti them. When you leave your ultimate, it resets this passive that makes it so they take bonus magic damage, and you just hit them again and they die. That being said, a lot of times you just kill squishies without needing to even use your ult whatsoever. You just kill them, so... I'm only talking about if you're versus somebody that just doesn't instantly die. You travel faster through walls, and when you leave the wall, you can't really... Ooh. Damn, dude, that guy really is gonna survive? I already know that you can beat me, so I'm not going to bother trying to fight you. Master Yi Meditate is kind of ridiculous against me. Because what Master Yi Meditate does is that it's an auto attack reset, but it also makes it so he takes like 70% less damage. So all I want to do is only fight him on my terms and never give him any opportunity to even Q me. Unless, of course, like, we're full HP and stuff. Then I'm okay with him Qing me. Or if I have my ult, but I didn't. So that's okay. We're getting a lot of stuff done. My Murray Mana Spike is going to be bonkers whenever I finish that. I'm already going to be extremely influential this game. I can already tell. I really don't want to be against set top lane, so I'm just not going to even... take the wave up there. We'll just let Gragas have it. I'm okay with losing that mid. I think we just shove out mid lane and just try to continue roaming and stuff. What's nice about your ultimate is also, it does crazy amounts of damage and is undodgeable damage unless they have like Zhonya's or something. Decent poke onto that guy. Just trying to look around to see if I can, like, find if, they're here. Is Master Yi gonna kill everybody again? There's no way for me to get that guy. Maybe if I was level 11, but I'm not. This is still really, really good, though. He's just screwed. There's no way out. We can even go, like, behind the wall just to get him like that. And I don't care about getting the kill. I just want an assist. It doesn't really matter to me. Wait! I didn't get a hubris stack from doing that? Really? That's crazy. Well, whatever. If I was to change my runes, I think I would take Presence of Mind. I think Presence of Mind might be better than Cut Down, because I don't like how, even though I have a substantial amount of mana, it doesn't really matter. I guess I am kind of spamming, though. So my ultimate just does 400 damage straight up. Undodgeable damage. Eventually my ultimate will also be such a low CD you can like kind of spam it, because a lot of people go Axiom Arc on my champ too. Right now the threats are me getting crowd controlled or ever like making a mistake with my E where I get stuck. Otherwise I'm very, very, very difficult to kill with their team comp. Because Karma Snare takes too long. Jhin Snare is probably the biggest threat, but once again, that's like a really skinny skill shot that I can dodge. Set Ultimate, I could probably like ulti out of it. The thing that I wouldn't want to play against is probably like Malphite or like Veigar, right? Where they just put down something and I can't even leave it. I just want to see if they were doing the objective, but they're not. This guy is actually committing fully for the turret, so I guess I'll help him. Oh, never mind. It's not going to happen. I was hoping it would. I feel like we should have gotten a free kill there. Oh, well. I know Master Yi was kind of rotating to this. I'm just checking the brush. You cannot see inside of brushes when you use your E that way. I can't see anything. Sorry, bro. I already rotated back mid. I would have been down to fight that. You know what? If Master Yi comes, this can end up really bad. I'm on the way. Whatever. Let's try to get a free stack from him or something. So I just went up there for a hubris stack. That's all I really want. And then we can just TP into this fight too. We could probably win this one. Just run away from every fight. Bro, he's playing freaking Gragas, man. Auto attack him. Oh, am I dead? I was gonna ulti the Jhin to make it so I get out of the turret shot, but what happened is that I killed him too quick, which got me. You are allowed to stay inside of somebody for like 3 seconds, I believe. So you wait for your cooldown sometimes because you want to make it so... Oh, did I get myself killed here? No. And then on the way out, a lot of people, when you're super low, they think that they can kill you. And that's when you just drop the W on top of them. And if they're chunked, they'll just die to it. Because when you leave your ultimate, it resets your passive. Then your passive is going to make this W hit really hard, right? So everything kind of synergizes together. I would say that... Let's just build, like, heavy armor pen for now. Let's make it so I just almost, like, go through all of Master Yi's pen. Or armor, sorry. I always want to be fighting with my hubris. My ultimate CD still feels... Dude, my ultimate CD is so long. I take it back about my ultimate CD being low. Maybe if I had, like... Ultimate Hunter or something. Oh, I can't beat this guy if I missed your W. The only way you beat people is with your W hit. Maybe could have stayed inside of him, but... I got kind of scared that I was, like, over-committing too long, and maybe I was gonna get rotated on, so that's why I left. I got spooked. I don't even have my Mermana spike, too. My Mermana spike for damage probably would have been enough to get him. So my bad. Kayn is kind of like a poke champ in a way, because you just sit inside a wall and just chuck W's at people. And then you only commit once you know that you can win. Whenever I'm in combat, I cannot be inside of a wall for very long, but it's chill. I'll just use it to heal myself regardless. Oh, Master Yi is fighting my team. I mean, I have my whole entire team there, though, so they probably don't need my assistance, right? They just win. Also, if you leave a wall, you don't get to last as long, so you should always, like... Oh my god. You should try to be inside of walls for as long as possible. Because as soon as you leave a wall, your character, like, for instance, watch this. If I, like, do this, I can be in here for a long time. When I leave, that automatically canceled. So that's why I'm using Q to go between walls, because I know that it can last longer. Let's see if we can kill somebody who's tanky. It's going to take some time to kill this guy, by the way. The biggest threat is when he has grit up, so we have to be careful. But we just stay inside of him until his grit goes away. Oh, okay, never mind. I cannot stay inside of him for as long as I thought that I could, but that's okay. Still was fine. And then we just can heal ourselves again. No one will fight me like a man. Bro. His name has hashtag Pike. You play one of the, like, most, like, I'm not gonna fight you unless it's on my terms champion in the entire game if you have hashtag Pike, bro. Come on, dude. You play Kayn mid. My E plays for bot. I mean, to be honest, you couldn't play for mid. Are they gonna FF before I can even like showcase how crazy it is once you like get to like 3 or 4 items for like one shots? Oh, that doesn't kill. That's so sad. The barrier plus the heal was just too much. So I'm just looking to see if I can find anybody to kill. I guess Victor is the next target, I guess. No, I'm gonna die. I hate Kayn. Being able to leave wall like that is so stupid. So yeah, we won the game. I had 10 champions vanquished. Sad that I couldn't showcase how crazy this gets when you get to like 3 and 4 items. But that's really all you do. Inside of teamfights during late game, let's pretend that's an even game in your pet and you have to carry. You just go for backline. And there's like, if you see that your W is going to land, because your W has no animation, you can Q during it too. So like if I saw that, I don't know, I was about to land W onto like a couple people, I will flash Q instantly right when W lands, and the big burst from your passive will like get them super low, and then you ulti and you wait inside of them for your teammates to follow it up because they'll see that they just got hella chunked. And then you leave, like go into a wall or whatever. Even if you die, it doesn't really matter. You automatically win if you can get that off. So that's what you do during the later stages that you didn't really get to see. But yeah, it did most damage on the team, and that was Kayn mid lane. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary and viewer picks to Challenger with only, or unranked Challenger with viewer picks. We are playing Zoe. They just said play Zoe mid. They said Zoe mid, let's have you pop off. I don't feel like it's just like a guaranteed pop off, but we will see what happens. Early game is all about Zoe, so we're going to be playing super aggressive all the time. I actually used to really hate the Orianna matchup back in the day when I played competitively and stuff because her ball is so freaking good against you. But if you just like only go for passive auto attacks, it's pretty fine. Because the thing is that you normally take Ignite and she doesn't. So you'll almost always just win outright. So as you can see, like I already burned her potion. She burned mine. But the thing is that I have Ignite advantage. And also I have been dealing more damage, so I'm like already healthier. Now burned both of her potions. They're both gone. So I'm going to just have this wave fully crash, and then we just reset it. I knew she was going to go for that, so that's why I went for her. I'm going to pop my other potion because I'm low, but she is so low to the point that we might be able to go for a kill. Also, she has not been CSing well, too. Let's put a ward down over there. All we have to do is just land bubble and she dies, but yeah, you're dead. So I did a flash play. I normally don't really like doing flash plays because in my opinion, it feels like you just bank on the opponent to, like... I feel like they can just flash as well, and then it's flash or flash, but I decided to test it out. I mean, I have, in the past, really long ago, remember watching Korean Challenger Zoe players, and when I watched them, they did normally play aggressive with their flash and stuff, even if the opponent does have a chance of outplaying it. So we got a kill. I did waste my Ignite. I don't think I needed to do it, but that's still okay. I mean, we managed to get an early game lead, which is exactly what you want with your champion. Zoe can just shove well. So that does mean, like, for instance, if you were in my position, would you have, like, used short-range Qs to try to harass her on repeat? Or would you have just Q'd from far away over and over again and just shoved out? Like, that's something that, could have been done, and maybe you got an advantage, but would you have killed her? Those are the types of things that make or break how good you can get at a certain character. Because you need to play for getting an advantage. Oh, I would miss that. Also, did he just not use his auto attack him? Thank you. There's no way that this is legal, by the way. got her. I know this guy is just gonna commit underneath turret, so I just need to walk away and just hope that he doesn't kill me. But you can play safely mid lane as Zoe and not get an advantage. But then if you don't get an advantage, it feels as though that you won lane because maybe you were out shoving your opponent and getting a CS lead, but then you lose the game and you're like, my team sucked. But you don't realize that maybe playing safe was the issue, but you can't realize that because knowing a mistake happens is difficult if you're not getting punished yourself. If you're just getting a CS lead, it doesn't feel like you're playing wrong. So those are the types of things for aggressive characters that sometimes can feel so bad. Oh, wow, I built this. I was going to build a Lich Bane, but I forgot that it builds out of different stuff now, so that's awkward. We'll see what I want to go. I do want to build something that gives me some type of CDR, because how I play Zoe is really around legend haste, because you can do like QE trades and then your Q comes back up as they're falling asleep, so then you can get another trade off, so it's very effective in that way. I would miss that. That's okay though, this trade is so good for us. We can just play like hyper aggro, and if it lands she dies, if it doesn't we just kill her later. So she just dies. All I did is just walk up, hit bubble underneath turret. I don't care if I take turret shots because I know that she can't kill me, right? Think about what she would have to do to kill me if I hit her underneath her own turret to be able to kill me even though I'm underneath, right? Probably should have to be like level 6. Dude, if that landed on him, I would have killed him. I was hoping that it would. Continue coming forward, bro. He's dead too, nice. Just land a good Q onto her for big poke. She is level 6. If I get hit by an ultimate, I believe I die. But if I land bubble, I think she dies again. No, probably not actually. She's gonna try to ulti from that, so I'm trying to stay just far enough away that she can't hit me. Also, she's starting to build magic resist because she probably doesn't want to die instantly. It's not gonna help out too much though, because Zoe bubble does reduce magic resist, so she should not have flash at same timing as me. Or she should... Okay, she should not have flash earlier before me. And the reason for that is because I was seeing if she has the Inspiration Tree, because Inspiration Tree, you can take Cosmic Insight, and Cosmic Insight makes it so you have a lower CD on your summoners. So they'd have it like 20 seconds before you. I decided to stick around because, I mean, my Q mana cost is pretty inexpensive, and this wave can still be shoved pretty quickly here. I'm just going to pick up whatever this is, and I'll just use it to get back, because with our W, we can activate stuff to just give ourselves a bonus movement speed, which is very nice. I'll build a Lost Chapter so I don't have to deal with running out of mana for the rest of the game. We'll just go Zoe one-shot build, which is just like Luden's Shadow Flame Deathcap type deal. Massive amounts of AP. Back when Zoe Lich Bane was more meta, I didn't even like going Lich Bane because I'm a big fan of just the big Q hits from far away. It's the most entertaining way of playing her, in my opinion. Always been a big fan of that type of playstyle. So I do want to, like, extend my lead. I got her bone plating, that's good. She's trying to go for a Q, but the thing is that I play really far away. That doesn't land, bummer. Got her phase rush though. It's risky for you to press Q like that. We can also throw Qs from far away if we really want to, like that. And then if it hits, it will like damage her enough that I could almost kill her just with Q without even having to land my bubble at this point. Immediately shove out. We'll of course try to land bubble here. If she's close enough. She wasn't close enough. I need her just a tad bit closer. If that lands, she's just dead. Even if she flashes, she's dead. I don't even think I need to use my own either. I'm gonna save it. Remember your Q, it gets extended by your character. The closer you are, then the longer it goes, so that's the most important thing. I'm just going to use my R here to go backwards and then forwards again. I don't even think I need to use my flash here. He just doesn't deal enough damage. I already know that he doesn't, so we don't have to worry about him either. Trying to go for me after he already had his teammate die was not the play. I don't even think I needed Nocturne's help, but I'm okay with getting some, I guess. Let's finish Ludens instead of our Medjais. I will build a Medjais, though, if I continue this 10 stack. She has Merc Treads. Merc Treads is pretty powerful against Zoe because it does make it way harder for me to land my Q after I land my bubble because it reduces the time she falls asleep for. So it is frustrating. But I already have so much CDR that I can still get pretty hefty hits onto her. She uses her ultimate. She's just dead here. I can just get her with an auto attack. There's no way to outplay me when you don't have flash if you're up that far and get hit by bubble. That's why I really like CDR on Zoe, because otherwise, without legend tenacity, or I mean legend haste or whatever, you wouldn't be able to get them. Let's just get the turret, I guess. Oh, that actually tossed me away, so my Q expired. Got him with that one last auto attack. Might as well always full-on commit. I use my R there to try to get my passive proc off, but your passive also applies to your W if you use it, so just to apply to W instead, so that's why my passive didn't go off. We'll just take this. Big damage onto Orianna again to the point that she has to base. So because she wants to base, we just immediately continue shoving because we want her to stay, right? If she stays, she might die. Well, I'm surprised that she didn't want to step up further. I'm kind of running out of mana. I'll let Nocturne get it. There's no reason to have me rotate towards it. So now all we need to do is back for our Death Cap, because it looks like we have it. And I would rather have Death Cap than Medjai's, because, I mean, that gives us way more AP, of course. This doesn't seem like a fight I want to take. I have no mana. I literally have enough mana for either 1 Q or 1 E, but not even both. Decap is done. 400 AP at 12 minutes. My goodness, dude. 1,100 damage on my Q. So, I don't know if Orianna has left the game. She might have, because she isn't mid yet. Oh, nope, we see her now. The things that I can do now is try to, like, shove in mid very quickly and then immediately start rotating to side lanes. I could also try to go now, though, because mid lane's kind of screwed. I can just pick up heal and barrier. Thank you very much. I'll just take everything. Miss it. That's okay, though. Well played, everybody. Good kills. I got to help out my bot side a little bit. Orianna's, like, freezing mid. So let me go fix it. I don't want it to be frozen on forever, because then I will just miss out on farm, and what's the point of that? I'm just gonna kill her with flash. I don't think using flash aggressively to kill somebody like that is ever worth it, but maybe we can, like, break her mental or something. Because getting one shot from one single bubble with Merc Treads is probably tilting as hell. Use our Q in between auto attacks to get more passive procs off. Why not? Ooh, Ghost. Ghost is so powerful to have. Give me that. I also have Medjai's in base now, too. I could try to rotate bot lane, but there's a chance that I walk into, like, multiple of them. Darn. If I landed that better, I probably killed. That's okay, though. Big damage. I'm just gonna leave now. I already got what I wanted, which is just hitting a little bit of a trade, and I don't want to, like, stay off the map without being able to buy, too. At least that should help out bot lane a little bit, I hope. Medjais is purchased. We're still down dragons, and we're also down grubs, right? No, no. Never mind. We have the 3 grubs. I have a gigantic lead mid, but I haven't really assisted side lanes to the point that I would say that I've, I guess, spread my lead around just yet. Probably can't catch this guy, can I? It'd be cool if I could. I'm pretty sure they probably just have vision everywhere. Makes it very challenging for me to walk in. Yeah. I definitely die here, you get me. Well played by Smolder, he just stepped up and tried killing me. 1,000 gold. I don't know what Nautilus is doing. What? It's fine. So, here's how the enemy team has to play the game to win. Just kill me, probably they just automatically win. That's the only thing that they need to do. As long as I'm dead, it's quite challenging for, I think, us as a team to win. I'm really the only character that matters. A? Okay, nice. Oh, no, you don't get that guy. Nice, okay. Good job, guys. We lost our Medjais, so we're gonna have to like work our way back to achieve that. Dragon's coming up. I just want to make sure we get the dragon. That's my main concern, I guess, because I don't want to lose objectives that would Wait, what? Huh. She actually got to base. Interesting. So I just lost out on a free kill. That kill also was going to be at a timing where we could do Dragon without Orianna being there, and now we don't get that luxury, so that's really lame that we just missed out on that opportunity. I'll just group with the team here rather than go down bot side. I want to be on the same side as them so we can try to get like vision control down and stuff. If Nautilus lands a good hook, it would be like really influential. They should not be able to walk in. Ooh, I almost stole that. Oh, never mind, I still got it. I got it with the bubble. That's crazy. Just finish it. They're not even here yet. Only play off of bubbles at this point. My bubble should land. We have to be careful about, like, all in, though, because if we do all in, then it can end up really bad like this. Because then they just can get you guys very quickly, bro. I was hoping that she would stay inside that brush, but I guess not. At least we got the objective, guys, even though you died the way that you did. Okay, so that guy just explodes. Good kill onto him. It looked like he was pathing up back into his own jungle, so that's why I threw my bubble there, because I'm trying to, like, pay attention to the way that people path so I can catch them. I can also buy my level 2 boots so we can run around the map a bit faster, because it does kind of suck always being so slow. The next item probably should be, like, some defensive item, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just go Shadow Flame for fun. Shadow Flame isn't bad. It's just gonna make it a little bit harder, maybe, to play, because there's a chance that, I don't know, Camille just runs at me and presses R on me, and then R with, like, Orianna Ball would be really bad, right? And I would get probably one-tapped. But my damage is going to be way higher than going a defensive item. So I will be able to kill people and be more influential inside of team fights if I don't get caught. So it's like a trade-off. I'm not going to be able to kill her here. It's not possible. Camille was last bot side. Audicon's coming up, and I do want to either go for that, or we just need to go for Rift Herald top. I definitely would prefer to not give anything. I'm just trying to make sure that we're in the same location here. Oh, stopping her jump was huge. Nice. That person's definitely dead. And I'm back to 10 stack too. Well, let's check Bubble over this. Maybe we can hit somebody randomly. I'm gonna grab this Smite to help out. It probably just is ours. Maybe they're going for Rift Herald if they like rotated very quickly to it. Good job. We will just rotate back mid lane. They are maybe still going to go for this. They probably shouldn't be able to. But not everybody's really collapsing. Also, Camille is going to be able to... Oh, no, never mind. She's not even here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is fine still. Just let them get it low, and then we can try to steal it, and that's it. Aw, man, they really can do it while it's being tethered? That sucks. Oh, well. Oh, you hit the blast cone. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Wow, okay. I did not really expect that damage, because I thought she had Archangels, but she doesn't. Your R can see over walls, so I'm trying to use it to just get vision, to see if maybe there's somebody that I can pick. Because they were topside last. I would say normally taking inhib is kind of grief, but... Are we gonna assist me here? Cool. Just do the dragon now. Do every single possible objective that we can so we don't accidentally throw the game away. I'm going to back off a bit further away too so I get a better recall here. I will go for... Man, I still don't have enough for Shadow Flame. I can sell this for it, I guess. I want to go Shadow Flame instead of Horizon because Horizon doesn't give us any pen. And I already think that we have enough CDR because... We're trying to hit really hard. That's the goal. And it doesn't hit hard. It gives you CDR and AP, but it would be more beneficial to get the CDR, I mean the pen for like true one-shots. So, that's why. Should be fine. I am very, very low off that though. Orianna good ultimate off. I didn't flash it because I figured that I would still be chill, even if I were to get hit, because they don't have follow-up afterwards. I'm gonna base her health. I think that it's... Oh my god. Never mind, I'll just rotate to this now. I landed a good bubble. Let's hope that it is beneficial to us, because I feel like you guys are overextending yourselves. Camille did die topside. Ooh, I put myself in a really dangerous situation there. This is probably warded inside this brush, so that that's why she was able to sidestep so easily. It's okay, though. At least Smolder died. That's the most important person. We need to make sure that we do Baron. So how Baron can be done is we just get vision control around, and we just pick upon entry. So as they walk in, we just throw stuff at them. Let's buy a pink ward so we can set up. I don't really use pings for, like, vision before, so I had to check which one it was. Also, Darius is going too deep. He's like gonna get caught out and die because we don't have any pressure on the map. I'm glad that he backed away. If he continued going forward, it could have been really bad for him. Nocturne's basing, so it's gonna be difficult to defend our pink ward, but we still might be able to. It's good if we can sit on top of our vision, have them face check us, and we just fight. That's like the opportunities that we have. But if we get caught because they're all grouping to try to stop us, that's not good. Okay. You can pull her, bro. Oh, I missed that. That's my fault. We still have our pink ward, though, and that's the most important thing. We still want to just keep control around this area no matter what. Because if we can keep control, we can look for picks still. Oh, I got cut off by that pillar. My pathing was forcing me backwards because of that. Yeah, you guys just walked too far forward, bro. Darius is not even trying to assist or anything. Nocturne was the reason that we lost that fight. Nobody's really playing as a team. Camille has 3 items just like how I do, so that's kind of influential. At least you're able to kill them afterwards, though. I think that if he fought with me, he would have had a better chance at winning than fighting afterwards, but, I mean, he got caught, so what can I really do? It is true that Zoe can get really fed, but people don't really know how to play around her very well, in my opinion. And people, like, throw the game pretty easily. We had good setup and everything, but like Orianna used ultimate just for me and missed it. Solo ultimate. Not much I can do. I don't know if this guy just bought Knight's Vow or if he just doesn't know how to use it. So because we lose all of those shutdowns and stuff, I would say the game is back to being like almost in an even state and my entire lead is kind of just gone. Like I'm myself fed, but as a team, the gold chart might be back to being even or even favorable for the enemy. And because I believe that my teammates are weaker, that's... Dude, what? This Camille is actually so stupid. There's no way this is legal. Dude, if she somehow survived that, I would have freaked out. She has no Merc Treads, by the way, too. She's walking straight into Nihilus and not getting punished. It's just wild. Damn, that burn freaking hurts, bro. I can't even go for him. We don't have our top laner grouping with us, so there's no way to control the map right now. And I also don't even know if I can base or not, because I guess I'm also sadly not going to be able to arrive back fast enough. Oh yeah, they're just going to sit inside that brush. Do not walk near them, bro. No, you're going to get poked, dude. It's so risky for me to go in. Smolder just presses Q on me and I take so much damage. How we play it is only through bubbles. Wow, they are playing so safe. Holy crap. Not like them, but our team is playing so safe. Everybody is just not wanting to attempt plays unless I guess they see me do it. Like, oh, I'm gonna run out of mana for this fight, man. I'm gonna run out of mana for this fight. I think I'm just gonna base, dude. There's nothing that we can really do. Because we never got that Baron with our inhib, then there's nothing that we can also do with, like, earlier. The whole entire point of getting the inhib was to pressure them with the Baron afterwards. So losing that was really bad. Like, that kind of was game-changing. That's right, though. We'll just see if we can land some Qs. That's all I can really do. I think I'm the only playmaker on the team right now. They're gonna group with Camille. I'm finally level 16, so I can do Q spam way more often. Smolder is such a simple champion that it's gonna be so difficult for us to do anything versus him. I was hoping that he would juke into it, but the way that he pathed was different than I was hoping. Darius is fighting hard. This is maybe good, though. I landed a good bubble onto Smolder. Nice, that guy dies. Good shit, Darius. Well played. Oh, we don't have a wave. We need to get the wave. That's the only thing that matters. Camille's really going in. Interesting. Alright. Well, she didn't die at least, so she has one more opportunity to try to carry it. Wow, that actually missed. I thought that I had her there for sure, too. Let's just get her so low that she can't even step up whatsoever. Doesn't matter if I get chunked here. We just end the game with everybody being here. GG. So yeah, that's how I play Zoe. We just have to play around objectives and stuff. Obviously, you can still throw the game pretty easily because you're squishy as hell, and all you are a skill shot champion. Zoe, of course, is ridiculous for solo queue because getting fed is so easy. But then, like, sometimes closing the game can be somewhat of a challenge. But despite that, her win rate's, like, always good. Zoe's never a bad pick. Some people think that, like, yeah, Zoe's not good for solo queue. But, I mean, go look up her win rate every single patch. It's just that sometimes it can get frustrating when you're so fed and you just can't do anything about it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Oh, yeah, let's just look at the gold chart. I just want to see what the difference was after that, like, one single fight. Yeah, like, only 2.3k was, like, we lost, like, 6,000 gold swing, which is crazy. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in Unranked 2 Challenger playing only viewer picks. We got asked to play Yasuo mid lane, but don't int. So that sucks. Definitely was planning on inting. So I won't be doing that, or trying to, I guess. We're versus LeBlanc. I feel like this matchup's kind of difficult, so we'll see what happens. Dang, I could have done one auto attack there for sure. I thought that would honestly go better. So how Yasuo works, by the way, is that your champion has a passive shield, and your shield is from this flow. So beneath my HP bar is this bar that goes up when you just run around, and then that HP bar going, or the bar underneath, when it's full, when you get hit by an enemy champion, you get a shield. So it is quite effective at, like, also, I think that, I know that this isn't her, but I'm just gonna kill it anyways. Because when you use your E, Yasuo is about kind of playing, like, around that shield, in my opinion. Like, that's the simplest way of playing him. There's, of course, like, more complicated things to go around. But, whenever you have your shield up and you fight somebody, it's normally pretty good, because you always get a shield. And always having a shield is, of course, like, super beneficial. The other thing to know is that that hurts. I'm just gonna use that early on, because this wave state's, like, pretty bad here. I just want to make sure that one minion dies and I get the XP for it, and then I'll just back away a little bit, because she is tanking a lot. So anyways, Yasuo Q is just, like, a little pointy stab, but it also, every single third, turns into a tornado that can knock people up. Think of it as just, like, an auto attack. It applies on hits, it can crit. So that's pretty nice. Yasuo's other passive is that he gets double the effect of all crits. So if he double the chance, that is. So if he builds crit chance, you get double the effect, which is of course pretty sick. That hurts a little bit. She used her W though, and I know LeBlanc W is of course a pretty long CD. If I get chained, that would be the worst thing right now. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna hit this once again to get my lethal tempo stacked, and also gives me some money. We're winning in CS by a little bit, but how Yasuo trades is that you run around, get flow, your E is a dash on a very low cooldown, and it can be used inside of minions, but it has a 10-second CD on each one, which is that meter beneath it. So you can only use the same one, like, every 10 seconds, right? The other thing is that every single time you use it, you get a stack, and the stack increases the damage of your other E by a little bit. It stacks up to 4 times. The damage, honestly, is quite good on it. Once it is stacked, it does like over 100 damage at level 1. So a lot of people just take it level 1. You can just use it on the opponent like how I did with lethal tempo and stuff. But it makes you have kind of crazy push power because you already have a low CD ability, but now I also have something that allows me to like dash forward towards people, right? She might die to ignite here, so it's a 1-for-1 while I get ganked and the wave crash because Kha'Zix didn't hold it. So that's crazy good for us. They have some crowd control on their team, so that does annoy me a little bit. I honestly think I just want to go Vamp Scepter early on and just double dagger, I guess, and just not have boots yet, because I do like lifesteal on my champion a lot, because your Q also applies it. Your Q, since it applies on hits, applies lethal tempo, so that's why it's so effective on Yasuo. Your wind wall just gets rid of all ranged projectiles when you use it, and people use it inside of you. Of course, there's a lot of ranged abilities on LeBlanc, so that does make it, I would say, pretty effective against her. So, like, even taking, like, a trade like that doesn't necessarily mean that it's that bad, just because, as you can see, I can, like, lifesteal back and she can't. So that's, like, one upside of playing versus mages. As long as they're not, like, overly fed on you, a lot of times you can start taking unfavorable trades over and over again, and you'll just outpace them because you can continuously shield yourself just by walking around and being fine with it. Now, my ultimate is able to be used on somebody that's knocked up, but that also means that... Also, using your ultimate, in my opinion, just to harass. I've seen Yasuo's do that before, so I'm going to do it too. So I got her super chunked here, and still, she's, like, losing wave states and stuff. I know I chunked myself. She does have her ultimate, which is risky. What your ultimate does is that you just instantly teleport on top of them. You refresh your passive, which is pretty nice, so you get a shield immediately. And then, you deal damage, and you get bonus effects on your crit. So it doesn't affect anything besides once you have crit. You get 60 bonus armor pen. 60%. Which is very specific. When I say bonus armor pen, I literally mean bonus armor pen. Like, some people might think that I'm talking about, oh, as a bonus you get armor pen? No. So basically it is armor pen that only works on bonus armor, because people have base armor in League of Legends until you buy items. So technically, if LeBlanc does not buy any armor, my bonus armor pen doesn't do anything to her. But if for some reason somebody has a ton of armor, I get 60%, which is pretty sick, right? I'm just trying to be annoying so she misses more farm just to get a CS lead. And you see how she's, like, super low. Killing LeBlanc is kind of challenging for me, though. She's one of those picks that I don't know how to kill very easily, because she is a very annoying pick to play against. I'm gonna walk in. Damn, dude. They did that really fast. I guess Diana was already on top of it, and then when I rotate over, it was already too late. I also gave a plate just to walk over there, too, so I missed even more, too. That was my teammate doing that. So yeah, it's just about a method of, like, going forward, looking for a little bit of harass, and then trying to leave over and over again. Like, right there, I got a decent auto attack and Q off. My Q3 expired there, so I didn't get the knockup or anything. But we do have pretty nice pressure. I probably can start hitting turret a little bit, too. The biggest risk right now is getting ganked, but even if I get ganked, I could maybe use minions just to try to keep myself alive. Probably another way of playing this would also be just don't even shove and force her to step up to try to get the farm. To be even more annoying about it. But if I do that, then I don't know if she's, like, basing or not. And that, like, creates issues itself. I wonder if Kha'Zix is doing this. No. I just wanted to check it because you never know. Maybe he'd be, like, low. Top lane's upset. So I have that shoved in pretty quickly. As you can see, our CS lead is kind of extending pretty well. I do have decent damage on the turrets and stuff, which is also nice. I'm gonna go... I'll go this game. I was thinking about what I wanted to go for, like, itemization. I'll just go Berserker Greaves. I was thinking about if I wanted to go Tabbies or not, because they do have a lot of 80 damage dealers, but also Merc Treads isn't that bad either, because they have a lot of CC as well. And getting, like, chained by LeBlanc would kind of suck if I got double chained. I guess I'll just try to outplay it. Anyways, with all the things that I've said about Yasuo, the biggest thing is, remember that you're, like, not really that good of a fighter unless you normally fight inside of minion waves. Remember that. Because minion waves give you that mobility, right? So you always want to be trying to fight inside of minion waves over and over again. Also, I got some pretty hefty damage onto her there. This time I think I could maybe get this plate. I should stick around just in case. We'll just use my abilities to try to clear this out. It's kind of scary, dude. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get ganked soon. I didn't see where Kha'Zix last was, and if I get isolated, it's so bad. Being low HP isolated means I just die. I could, like, maybe try flashing out, of course. I don't know if I just burned her abilities, like, all of them, because it looks like she used her, like, QR. But yeah, I use my ultimate again just to harass her and get a little bit of bonus damage off. I use Wind Wall immediately, anticipating. I don't really reaction speed with Wind Wall. I anticipate. I feel like that's a better way to play it. Of course, if you're crazy good at reaction speed, maybe you can do it, but I feel like that's better for people who play Yasuo all the time than anticipation, and you should just assume that they're going to throw abilities on you when they can. I have mid lane low and stuff. I'm just still scared about this freaking gank, dude. I'm trying to annoy her, but also pressure her enough that maybe makes Kha'Zix want to stay around mid when it would be, like, not feasible. I mean, if he does gank me and I'm inside of my own minion wave, we're probably okay. Also, my ultimate is coming back up, which is pretty nice. Well, thankfully, I'm not getting ganked yet. That was kind of scary going in like that. I know that she has passive. LeBlanc passive, like, makes her stealth for a second. I was trying to prep Q3 so I could, like, ulti her to kill her, but I guess I couldn't really do that. She'll only be 1 HP here. Oh, that kills? Okay, never mind. Ignite buffs, I guess. I decided to just go for it underneath turret because, I mean, I've been kind of annoyed that she just would not die for the longest time. This is also kind of ballsy by me, but... I'll just base here now. We see Kha'Zix over here. Oh, Diana just flashed in, so she's just gone. She doesn't have ultimate either, so I wouldn't have been able to follow it up. Nice. So RCS per minute's looking amazing compared to LB, which is awesome. We're going to start building some crit chance because crit's really effective, obviously, on Yasuo. Another thing is that your ECD gets shorter per level. During the early game, it probably looks like I'm playing Yasuo very slow compared to if you've never played Yasuo before. If you watch like montage reels and he goes through the minions and stuff, he needs EX or like levels in it. See how much faster I can now like Eon these rather than have to play it slow, because it goes from a half a second to 0.1, right? That's an insane difference. Also, the per unit cooldown, as you can see, also goes down to 6 seconds, so you can use the minions more often too. I want to hit this so bad, but I just am still scared about getting ganked. I mean, we are slowly whittling down the turret to the point that we should be able to maybe get first turret first. Also, Blade of the Rune King spike is crazy strong for me. My damage, if I can hit people, is good. Of course, I'm facing something that doesn't like to be hit, though. I mean, there's a chance that Kha'Zix is here, so I probably shouldn't do anything. I'm just gonna go onto this and then back. Just, like, using... I'm not killing minions instantaneously. I'm thinking about which ones I can E to, like, go forwards, back, over and over again. I also could probably, like, be roaming, too, I guess. I'm gonna rotate top lane here. Who knows? Maybe I can get up there fast enough to assist. Diana's here, too. If you can knock anybody up... So I flashed again in range because my Riven knocked him up, and I just wanted to guarantee that she gets the kill no matter what, because I feel like that kill is gigantic for the whole entire team. Because now, a lot of good stuff is going to happen. Like, I don't care that mid lane is getting hit and stuff, because she can't take it in one go. We get Rift Herald, she takes top lane turret first, because my turret's been safe for most of the game, and then, we also got Rift, right? So we got so many things. Anyways, Jinx and the Lux are playing pretty well bot side. Thankfully, we do have a way to get on top of them because we have Diana, so Diana probably can just go in and, like, make me have an easier time to go in, which will be very nice for that. I can't get her. It's not possible. If I ignited her, maybe immediately I could have killed. But she used her W forward one time. I just can auto attack and Q a couple times, and because I have Blade of the Rune King, I just deal like crazy damage. Also, your ultimate CD gets very short at level 16, so be aware that that's like a crazy spike for you. I don't have my ultimate yet, so I can't go in. She went in very aggressively, but there's nothing I can really do. In fact, maybe I'll just stick around for this next wave, even though it's kind of ballsy too. Maybe if I land a knock-up onto them, I can go. I have to use Wind Wall correctly, though. Person's really not going to die. Dude! I didn't get my Q3 up! No! I have to get my Bork on it? Oh wait, no, I don't even have Bork. Just kidding. And got her. She had to come back. But yeah, you see how effective Yasuo is once you get on top of them with Wind Wall versus, like, champions that can't, like, dodge wind wall, or not wind wall, but, oh god, ouch, that's gonna hurt really bad. I'm probably screwed because I don't have ult. I didn't have wind wall there, so I just instantly die. Anyways, when you get on top of people that are, like, even strong, if you have wind wall available, it just completely shuts down a lot of their, like, pressure. So that's why I almost was able to kill both of them, despite having, I think I had no flash when I was fighting them, and they both had flash. So I had to burn both flashes just to have a chance at maybe killing them. If they didn't have flash, I probably could have gotten both, but, I mean, it is what it is. Jinx has no ultimate anymore. Dragon's up. Unfortunately, I died at really bad timing, so this is going to be, like, pretty influential. I mean, bot lane is the biggest issue so far, but they do play scaling champions, and my last death was all on me anyways, so not much that I can really do about it. We'll just have to fight for the next one for sure. So what I want to do is try to prep Q3 Eon minions to get towards people, use Wind Wall to, like, not get hit by certain CC that would otherwise stop me, and then we just fight, like... That's basically it. Of course, there's other things too, like you can E over this if you didn't know. You can also E through it to get like over walls and stuff too. I got 1,000 gold from killing that guy too. So yeah, I just went in and had wind wall, and there was 3 people there, right? But they can't really jump on me very easily. So I was able to get off like massive damage, and also I know Jinx has no flash, which is the biggest thing. So my Ignite was finally able to finish that guy, which was like gigantic, I'm sure. Hopefully they can kill Vayne and not get outplayed. Aw, dang. We might not be able to get this now. Well, forget that. But that's okay. Look how much gold I just got, by the way. This Kha'Zix apparently is worth like a huge amount of cash, and the Sona was able to stun him for me, which is awesome. She got a good stun off to assist me. Should I be doing these individual plays? Probably not. It is kind of ballsy whenever I do stuff like this. I don't even play Yasuo like that well. I do understand him and stuff and what I should be doing. Another thing that you might have noticed is that when you knock somebody up, don't just immediately ulti if you can. You can get off one auto attack or a Q, or you can Keyblade. I'll explain Keyblading in a bit, but remember when people are knocked up, you can like try to get them first, right? With a single hit, just to like really deal as much as you can. So we just want to play for making sure we get the next dragon no matter what. I really don't want to go for this guy. This is like pointless. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like about to say. We should only be going for like the Jinx and the Lux. They're way more important. But at least we pressured out LeBlanc to be able to probably do this. Yeah, so it's pretty fast at doing objectives because crit is very strong. Dude. Whatever, just try to finish it, and if it gets stolen, it gets stolen. There's not really much that I can do, bro. The Sona didn't use her ultimate to keep herself alive. She should have just used it, but she didn't, so I just can't do anything to do anything there. Pretty annoying, but oh well. Also, Diana could have, like, pressed R on somebody too, but she didn't. So, oh well. You guys are about to get outplayed, double kill. Nice. Well played, boys. Alright, well I almost have my Infinity Edge at least. Let's just press Diana R on somebody if that's possible, guys. I know that she should just be gone here. Zona didn't even land ultimate. Kha'Zix is coming. I can't chase him. I could use my flash to chase him, but it's just not worth it, probably. I know that that's not the real one, but I can't really do anything about her just snapping back and running away. At least I was able to help out my teammate a little bit, I'm sure. Dude, stop. Stop just backing like in one position. It makes no sense. You almost got me killed too. I don't understand. I have my IE. I have my ultimate coming up. Dragon's up, but we're gonna be late to it. So they probably can get it instantly. Riven's also late. I mean, it's just kind of me, feels like, versus everybody. Everybody's always so slow on everything. Let's, like, use our abilities to try to fight people, hopefully, guys. Okay, Diana does not know how to do a flank play there. I was hoping for a flank play. She presses ER, and I can ulti. That's it. That's all I really want. It's very simple, very straightforward. I need somebody to knock somebody up so I can go in. Them having Air Dragon Soul means that they're, like, really fast, by the way. I'm not gonna ulti that guy. She should have ultied not the Lux support, but, you know, the other people that are actually important to ulti, but she didn't, so not much that I can really do about that. She ultied the support, and support doesn't matter. We need to kill the Vayne. That's the only way we can ever win these fights. The next item would be Death Dance, because Death Dance gives us more team fighting HP. So that's the most important thing to go right now. Hopefully we don't just FF. Damn, even my Smolder can't survive versus the really weak LeBlanc. She was 1 in 4. She's also down items compared to Smolder, but he still can't even survive. I wonder how many stacks he has. Well, you gotta live. Why does Riven keep on trying to 1v1 the Vayne? Ugh, it's so annoying. Whenever Riven tries 1v1ing the Vayne, then we just lose a bunch of pressure. If we just play as a team, it would be a lot better. Like, Stone is trying to get Vision alone for some reason. Oh... I just need people to, like, stop going in and getting themselves killed so we can fight as a team, like, one time, so we have a chance at maybe winning. The chance of us winning this game is very slim, unlikely, but it's better than nothing. Feel free to go in whenever, Diana. Yo, right here. Thank you. Thank you for going in. Killing Vayne is gonna be tough. Here it comes. I knocked her up, but I don't know if that really matters or not. Because our top lane just has died way too many times. I did have my Death Dance, I guess, but it would have not changed the outcome because I would need to get a kill for Death Dance to even proc. Well, that was me attempting to play Yasuo. I wish that I had, like, one other team member to play around. It feels like every single person is not that strong. Smolder finally has his stacks, though. Hey. Yo, that's 1,000 gold to Smolder. You know, I think that it might be comebackable. We're going to get triple inhib, and I don't think we're good at triple inhib, and they're going to get Elder, I think, too, because it feels like we can never leave our base to contest. But in the chance that Diana can land another crazy ultimate like that, so I can combo off of her, so I can get immediately onto their backline, I think we have a real shot. It's probably going to be too many people for me to fight mid lane, right? I really want to start pressuring a little bit. Okay. No, I couldn't hit anything. Get behind my wind wall at least, bro. I mean, her having all items when I don't is so challenging. Anyways, that was my attempt. Oh well. We're not good enough, guys. So, thanks for watching. I tried. I wish that I was able to follow up. I used my flash literally to try to get into range of the ultimate on Jinx, but I was too far away. Probably was a lost game regardless of that, so I don't really think there's much I could have done. When every single person loses, plus it feels like your jungle loses, I mean, that's a pretty difficult thing to carry. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Regardless of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Did most damage. Alright, bye.